What is up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Wolfpack Way. Today, I have Joseph Kattumgal, an agent in Middle Tennessee. He is brand new to the industry and to the Wolfpack, and he is absolutely crushing it. I'm really excited to talk to him about kind of his mindset, his process, where he came from, because I know that in the world of real estate, it's really hard to get going. And I've just been so impressed since he's joined our group to see him absolutely take action and get rolling. So we're going to bring Joseph on right now. But before, if you're here for the first time, we are doing a collaboration series every single Monday this year. You will have a collaboration with an agent within the Wolfpack that's talking about how they are leveling up their business. The whole intent behind this is for you to find people that you can identify with and eventually have the opportunity to partner with if that's something you would like to do, but at the very least, take something from it. So while you're here, please like, comment, subscribe. We also have, educational videos. My whole goal is to help you win every single day at the game of real estate. And now I'm bringing my Wolfpack family along with me. So let's bring Joseph on right now. Joseph, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming on. How you doing today?
Great. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to have you on and excited to really work through kind of your process and how things kind of came to fruition for you. So let's, first kind of dive in, give a little intro about Joseph before, September 2024, before you got that real estate license.
Yes. Thank you. Thank Jeremy for this opportunity. So I was in a different world from the real estate before I came to this world. I was in IT. I was a software quality engineer for last 13 years. And because of some industry, some events happening in my company, in August, I got laid off. And just before that, I had some downtime in my work because of the things happened. So I took my license just before that. And, because I bought my house last year. And after that, I found it, I can probably help people like me. Mm-hmm. To take the same journey, because I had waited a long time, and nobody really gave me understanding or to help me take the step all these years while I was renting. So I thought I can probably help people like me. So with that in mind, I took my realtor's license while I was at work, and then I just didn't join didn't get my designation. Then in September, right after I got my laid off, this is the only one thing I have in my hand. And also to just give you the, why I went that direction. I'm a Christian and I follow Jesus. And, so when I asked the Lord, he told me, what do you have in your hand right now? This is, go there. So that's right. When I got my designation, and then actually went into a broker locally. And then while I was there, I was, I didn't know nothing. I mean, we meet once a week. Other than that, I was just thinking, where am I? What am I? How do I do all this stuff? So I was looking at YouTube, and I came across one of our member here under Jeremy, Adam. And through his, I saw his video about AI because I'm in technology. I was attracted to technology side of it. Yep. And then he explained me about EXP and Wolfpack and all how technology oriented this brokerage is. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I'm from technology and I at that point I was not thinking of full time. I was looking for the job, in line of job. I thought maybe I don't have enough time to learn everything, so technology can probably help me. So right. I asked my other broker, and she agreed, and she agreed to move out to EXP, and I joined EXP October 28, 29 somewhere.
Yep.
And right out the gate, they gave me all this. Put me enrolled to all these trainings. Jeremy came on board and spent an hour with me explaining what to expect and set expectation. And I saw these people are not, playing any games.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we had that call because there's so much stuff, right?
Yes.
And Adam does such a good job with the AI and the CRM integration. And, he understands kind of the value stack and the different options. And he pointed you right to my Foundations Builder course, which, is pretty crazy because you were onboarded fully on October 31st. You had your first deal under contract by the 24th of November, and that's closed before the end of the year, right? So immediate kind of action. But talk to me a little bit about what clicked, and you're like, okay, this is where I have to go, because you mentioned your faith, and I know that you were heavily involved in the church and the group, and I know how you kind of went in there with a heart to serve, right? And tell us a little bit about that first client and that first interaction, and where you got the courage to go in there to serve as well, and connect with these people, your first clients that closed here right before the start of the year.
Yes. So right after that, for me, it was me. I was like my avatar, or like the ideal people I was looking for to help. So there we had a couple of families in our church. So before I'll tell that my life goal, actually, before even coming to real estate and all, while I was in IT and all, is two things: is one, help people get healthy, and second, must help them get wealthy.
Yeah.
And, and my spiritual goal, and when I came to the Lord, what I thought He wanted me to do is to help people get out, get out of the slavery, or what I'm saying. What I'm meaning is just living a life to with no impact, and
right.
and just living a life to pay the bills, and just going through a life and ending. And so I wanted to help people, first thing to come to the Lord, and then train them to be, He gave us an amazing body to take care of that, and then He also gave us all these promises that we can believe and we can excel and be excellent in our life. And so I had that two goals. And when I looked at real estate after this, event in my life, because I never took that step until I got laid off. And so when I got my license and when I moved in here, I was like, okay, well, who can I help? And my church is my family. And so I went out there, and as I said, the trainings. So the shift is, I was an IT guy, and then putting a real estate hat, I started looking, going through the trainings that they offer, and every day they have trainings like certain some days two trainings, some things, start with the day with that, and it sets your mindset. And when you get out and talk to people, your confidence, because you listen and you learn, and you have, even though you didn't do any of that stuff, you think like that. And that helped me when I went into my friends and family and told them, I'm a realtor now. I was like, hey, you're a realtor now? Okay, well. And then they also listen to me. And when they listen to me, they have the confidence to kind of trust me with, so they came to me. And I think that's the key part, when we walk in and believing that, who we are and what we are trying to accomplish, and our mission is, we believe in all those stuff, then people automatically get attracted to us. And it's that connection.
Yeah, the law of attraction is huge. And knowing a little bit more about that story and having other people from the church say, hey, Joseph is doing this, he wants to, or he can help you, right? And it's not like you walked in the doors and were like, I got my real estate license, who wants to buy or sell, right? I think that's awesome. You had a drive, you had a vision, you had, the Lord speaking to you, whatever it was that said, I want to help people get healthy and get wealthy, right? And you walking into the church just being like, who wants to buy a house? Who wants to sell a house? That's just helping you get wealthy, right? But
Yeah.
knowing the story and how, you were connected from another member of the church. And then it was like, okay, what's your situation? Going directly to the new build,
Yes.
right? Community,
Part of-
right?
yeah.
Right. And basically laid out something that this person didn't really think was, possible right away, and being like, look, I have a solution for you with this new build, with these incentives. Like, you're pulling things from a bunch of different places. And, I'm sure that on one of the Wolfpack calls that you referenced, someone was like, new builds have, lender incentives and all of this stuff. And new builds historically need to sell all of their homes by the end of the quarter. And so you leveraged all of this and you put it together. And now there's somebody in a home, right? And
their housewarming is this Saturday.
Okay, perfect. You better be going there and bringing some good treats, Joseph. That's the next step in the course. But yeah, that's absolutely amazing. And to see how you've done that, and then kind of tell us what else you have going on. So you have, another buyer under contract, another active, person looking. And how are you approaching those with all of these referral relationships that all of a sudden have propped up all of a sudden?
So I take it, as I said, I take it every day, day by day, and I do. I try to do everything like others who went before me tell me to do, and also my confidence comes from the fact that Lord is with me, and He has put me in this, and He was also connected with this amazing group of people, and I see all that as a resource, and take every day as it comes. And I don't know everything, and I have a lot to learn, but I trust the Lord. I trust the system that I'm in, and be faithful in learning and take one step at a day.
Right. That's amazing. I mean, the humility and, just the humble approach that you have and the heart to serve. And, I've had conversations with you as you've moved through this process, and to see where you were from the time we hopped on that orientation call to, being overwhelmed with all of the resources and all of the things. But the difference between you and those agents that do not, start, is you took immediate action. Right? You didn't focus on all the bells and whistles. You have AI training and CRM training and social media training and all the things. And right before we're getting ready to go live on this call, you mentioned, like, I don't have my social media set up. You took one piece of the puzzle and you said, I need to implement, right? I have to provide for my family. I have to serve, and I'm here to help people get wealthy and healthy. Right? And so that's what you did. Not to say that you won't set those things up on the back end or the technology,
yeah.
But a lot of people in your position would dive into the tech, right? Get all the tech set up, get the CRM 100% set up, the website, the this, the that, the YouTube, the Instagram. So tell me a little bit about that approach and why that was something that you were like, okay, I can take my past life as an IT specialist and I can align with people who are technologically savvy, but why did you just go straight to implementation?
Well, I will tell you very honestly, initially I was thinking about, all this technology, right? But then one day I was talking to, I think in the beginning days, one day I was talking to Adam.
Yeah.
And we were talking about all this stuff, and Adam's like, Joseph, you need to, you don't have a job right now, and you need to pay your bills.
Yeah.
He just told me, like, you need to get a contract. That's like beginning, I think somewhere second, third week of November. And he was like, you need to get somebody, you need to get some deals before the end of the year. And that's when I was like, yes, and I remember after that call and just sitting here and for a minute and thinking about it. I need something, because there's a necessity, it's a necessity. And
right.
And then I just asked the Lord, Lord help me. And then I did everything I have right now at the moment He put me forth, right? He connected me into this group of people. You guys have a lot of trainings and things like, He said, like, you told me on the first call, you follow this stuff and you will have
right.
And I just started watching all the stuff and just, talking to people and as usual, and loving people, and not trying to sell to anybody on like that. I was just helping every day. I'm very active in the I have another group just before coming to this, a fitness group, outdoor fitness group. It's called Joseph Kattumgal Fitness Group. It's not in. I only use WhatsApp. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I'm gonna be having that. Only thing I had is LinkedIn. That's where my job stuff is. And I have this WhatsApp group, and I help people, every day, get out and walk or hike or ride my mountain bike and post a video in there, motivate my church group. And I was doing that before.
Yeah.
And so I keep doing all of that stuff, and people started coming to me and asking, hey, this first guy, he wants he's new to the country. He's only been 18 months. And he's like, I want to buy a house. Is it possible? I was like, yeah, well, with everything is possible with the Lord.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And that's what you're telling about. I already went to that place. I already checked out that community before he came to me.
Right.
I already know the information. I already got know the incentives and everything. So I was like, hey, and and I asked him, what do you want? And he told me this is what he want. And I was like, well, this is exactly they have. You had only just one house. He didn't say. He said, so the first house. He said, this is what I want. I don't want to see any house. Let's go. And
wow. Not only did he close a deal, less than 60 days after he joined the Wolfpack, but he also only showed one house.
He showed one house on that first one. But second one, I showed 5 houses. But
okay.
First house, they all liked it. But I forced them to see 5 houses because I thought I anyway spend time looking and figuring out what they need. And so I put that effort. I was like, hey, you need to see the 5 houses before you make it.
Absolutely. So you don't want to push them that quickly. I get that. But that's really cool. And it's a testament to your preparation, your focus, right? You were, driven towards, getting that education from that new build. And, the Lord works in mysterious ways, connected you to that. You had the knowledge. This is the one. It's right here. And the client was like, yeah, let's go. You did it. Like, that's your job. And
I also did a lot of all my courses for a real estate, the ethics course and everything I completed, because, right now I have time,
right
in between. For all that, basically I was in, whenever I'm not outside talking to people, I was, doing the trainings.
Yep.
And keep
Absolutely.
it going. And Lord will, he you believe and you put your faith. It's like faith without work is dead, right? So you can believe. I believe for that that deal to come in. I believe for one deal to close in December and 7 people, and I actually have had one closed and 6 people in my pipeline by for December. So you can believe for that, and you trust the Lord for that, but you also need to move.
Right. And that's really cool, because we had Nikki Wilson, who's an experienced agent, on a couple of weeks ago, and she talked about the power to manifest, that she, asks for clients and in her meditation and what she does. And, that was the first time I heard that, but almost as she was saying that, she was like, but I did so much work and preparation on the front end, and I implement, and that's how it kind of comes together. So that's really cool. You have 2 agents on opposite ends of the spectrum. Nikki down in Louisiana selling 75 homes a year. Joseph brand new, right? Getting the mental piece right, figuring it out, asking for, direction, and it coming to fruition. So that's really cool, Joseph. If you could give agents that are watching this, new agents maybe struggling, new agents that haven't got their license yet, what is one thing you would suggest for them to do right away that would, help them be successful as quickly as you've become?
Yeah, first thing, I ask, why did you get into this thing, and what is the reason you got in, and then second thing is you believe that, like for me, I truly believed, this is what I need to do this time of my life. and that belief, and then my faith that Jesus will back me up, and he had all the promises. So, and then go do it. Like I say in the spiritual side, I will say to the somebody in the Christian world, I tell like, hear from the Lord. Do not consult with any people. Just go do it.
Yeah.
You hear from the Lord, and then you set your mind on that, and then go do it.
Take action, right?
Yes.
Find your why, believe, take action.
Yeah.
Listen to the signs around you, regardless of
one day at a time.
Yep.
You will have all these fears coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But you will think about 30 days. I didn't have any deals next month. Mm-hmm. No, today is the only thing. Bible says tomorrow is not promised. Only thing we have is today.
Right.
So today, what do you have? Like today, I have all this training I need to to take. I have all this training course I can attend. I have all these people I know I can call. Mm-hmm. There's all these opportunities today before end of the day. Go Absolutely. Do it. And don't think about tomorrow. Tomorrow have tomorrow's pressures.
All right. Absolutely. So if someone did want to reach out to you, what's the best way to get in touch with you before you have your socials set up?
Yeah, right now it's through my email.
Okay.
Joseph.Kattumgal@exp.
Yep. And I'll link that below, and your phone number for text or call.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm in Middle Tennessee, and
Yeah. If you have any clients moving to Middle Tennessee, or you have any questions about partnering with Joseph and the Wolfpack, and Adam and myself and Louie and Mike and all the people that are there, please reach out to him. He might even let you in that WhatsApp group if you need to get a little
inspiration. If you are in anywhere, I'm 30 miles east of Nashville, so I'm still Nashville is my region too. Mm-hmm. And so anybody who is interested in mountain biking, hiking, outdoor stuff, I am an outdoor guy. I think outdoor is very good recharge. Whenever you need to get recharge, you get out to go walk, run, or something. Don't just to sit at home and just go run.
I love that. So that's awesome. Obviously, a community builder, a networker. Joseph, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.